Ah, word of your adventure.
I doubt no one seems keen to join. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Should be back any day.
Understood.
Still can't work that. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury.
Yet this is where she's chosen, and I'm sure she has her I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think you're...
One might say the same of you.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on mine. So, to what do I... Could it be that you've come for...
Is that...
Very well then. To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the... well, mostly armies. Though that's not... But the real question is... Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern Storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason, she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor, a nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dhalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside.
Oh, dark clouds are wont, yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson...
Even.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves. Tell him it was, adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian. Lawsman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. Welcome home, Clive.
I believe this belongs to you.
Ready? Our resident scholar would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess that. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the Crut. Without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates.
I fear it is not more books that are... Mayhap we look in the wrong places.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge...
Not too tired to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him.
Hush now. We all know there's no such...
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet the loss of their parent Titan took much from them, and the wounds that remain.
Which is why we must give them all the time.
That we must.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Is there something I might assist you with? You wish to study the tomes? You are always welcome, Clive.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was, what it was like to be my...
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Have you been to the toll? I hear a new shipment's just...
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk. What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kupka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance, the one we've been waiting for.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without mother crystals. To Sid.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to... intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Something has happened to Martha.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosette. Blood was spilled. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire has strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to rest. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the poor bit. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing. Complained that it was getting...
And now she's missed. She's fallen into the hands of the Empire.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as...
Don't worry, Otto.
It's not that I don't trust Cole to do his bit, you understand? It's that I don't trust the Empire to show any of us any mercy.
Here for another of my lectures. Allow me to educate you. I have the details here. One must understand one's place in the world. Very good.
If you need volunteers, just say the word. Our band when it comes to the old fisticuffs.
With that,
welcome back, Sid.
Damn blight. Aside from the holes in my...
The lake water doesn't agree with.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the A, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our... Assuming we had any pit out the old tub's got.
Of course, our skiff is our only means of...
Well, I'm glad to make pitch. Now, and it...
Sounds easier than... Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth. There you go. Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
Well...
I'll go.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
Best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.
Sid? I trust you don't mind. Also thought, and it appears
You were. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but...
Any idea what?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey shelter.
A bust. Jill and I will go after them.
We will. But, before you go, one of the locals heard something. He said the soldier... I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good.
You do this.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Buttercup. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
If those horses touch it.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need...
Tell us.
What happened? The damn...
The Black Sheep?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. Poor souls turned on the Imperials.
Then, Martha, do you think you can make it back to...
I think so.
Black shields? Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one order of shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far. Easy for the Empire.
It's over!
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offence.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long. Is that all of them?
I think so. I didn't see the abbot.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help. They are.
Rosaria, tell Martha to beg Sid.
Sid, where are you? In here!
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers...
No, they didn't. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose...
Martha said they rose from their beds.
I've gathered the bearers' remains.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Wait, if the abbot was still with us.
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
to us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. There's a floating eyeball. You didn't see that coming. That must be the bridge. So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy...
And now they are truly free.
Herbs. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
No one survived.
I'm sorry. Before he passed,
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their Cole said you cast their remains. But it should have been me.
how?
But I did. And the rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night. I assumed it was all just nothing but a ghost story meant to make...
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. Which begs the question, my mother obviously has a hand in this.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords, and if those Imperials think they can come in here again and throw... Before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has...
Then we must as well.
We can stay longer. No need. I'll be ready should the... Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Try not to move. You'll only make it worse.
Oi! You there! You, of course you are. Now, question is, are you willing to use...
Chocobo.
You heard me right. And not just any. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Chocobos.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Oh, go on, then. There's a...
Where can I find...
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. You save him, don't worry.
I'm sure...
And good luck to you.
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo. A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave, but looks like they went that way. These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, And I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right then. But don't say I didn't warn you. You're safe now. White heart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh. And the whole...
Thankfully, they did.
Well, I'll be. Though I dare say she'd suit it. Reckon our feathered friend must have... Bird like her would have cost a princely sum.
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
What is it?
She wants her master back, Told you. And it's see...
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Well... Doesn't she, Cat and Handsome?
She does indeed.
Ah, few scraps of leathers. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. Don't you worry. You hear that, White Heart? You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the... Anyhow, best be on my way.
You take care of your flock. I'll call you when I need you. Come on. Where's Gav?
Gav should be back by now.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the Mother Crystals. Four Mother Crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we waiting for, indeed?
You think it's all right to touch him?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria. That broom's as ragged as... Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you. Of course. One must understand one's place in the world. Thus ends today's lesson.
So Martha's all right.
Yep.
Oh, Clive!
The patrons, does that mean...
Oh, no. I still catalogue... Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive! Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
What's the matter? The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sighting just because they can't be dealt with when... Right. The people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends' terror, and perhaps I can.
Once the Dalmegs have laid siege to the Dominion.
Perhaps they're old enough for the sins of Zemek.
And you say Sid built this place?
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
Won't be long now, Martel. Sid,
Is everything...
Oh, yeah, it's just...
It's good to know there's some...
Martel's pride and joy. I took it on, and not only is it ready...
Impressive.
I thought this first harvest could go to you. Couldn't take them some, could you?
It'll be nice.
Oh, she always had a soft... Here you go. You hear that, Mart?
Think it's all right to touch him?
You two look like you...
Marta.
A gift from the back.
Blimey, these old seed.
Red clock.
Well, you can leave the basket with me.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards. The curse...
They remembered her. I suppose she was very... She put everyone she...
And
fight.
by the way...
Of course. They like your...
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.